Hello guys and welcome to the LCL Week 2 Round 2 between Uzbekistan and Bangladesh. So we had the first match today between Australia and China where the matches ended up in a draw. Australia won in blitz, China won bullet, and they had a draw with in rapid, and there was a huge sportsmanship shown by Woody, which led Australia to had a draw, or else it was a win for Australia. Thanks, it was all credit to Woody for showing great sportsmanship to his opponent of China on board number one, where the Chinese guy slipped his mouse and he was able to win, and he blundered his queen, and Woody was able to capture his free queen, but he didn't, and offered him a draw and took a draw. So that was a great sportsmanship from Woody, and it's pretty rarely seen in the game of chess. Um, and yeah, a special moment was Frederick, the chess grandmaster 100, completed his 50 points for Australia and became the 10th Aussie player to complete 50 points for Australia in live chess club matches. And whereas Nimish Purit of Australia completed his 100 points in live chess matches for Australia on this account. Um, so he's currently with 134.5 points, 16 more for 15.5 more for reaching 150 points and for becoming the first ever Aussie to do this. So we'll move on to Uzbekistan versus Bangladesh. It's a bullet match which is starting in 3 minutes, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 players have joined in from Bangladesh, whereas 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 players from Uzbekistan starts, which is great, which is pretty great. So I'm switching to so Chris has joined in. He's joining. Before that, I'll have to see whether there's no there's a function. There's a function going on near me, due to which there's a background noise which you guys would have been able to hear. I'll try to reduce the voice of the stream so it won't be captured. Where's my YouTube? Oh, yeah, just let me hear what the voice is all about. Hello, 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 hello. Yeah, so the voice is fine. Chris is joined. Hey Chris, I hope you're able to hear me. Okay, so they are joining actually. 30 seconds for the match to start.
Sorry, Nimish. I got caught in a game that just lasted forever.
So 12 players have joined from Bangladesh, so they have avoided the penalty, but they are seems in pretty weak, in not a great position. 5 seconds to go, and the match is started. Okay, 11 players.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I've started watching the first game between Parth Datta and VT Showkato. Um,
Yeah. Okay, so this is Bullet.
yeah, this is Bullet, and Uzbekistan had about 30 plus players in their uh, joined for this match. So Uzbekistan is back, and they are here to dominate. As the captain mentioned last week, that they didn't pay attention to the match against Singapore. They were busy in some tournaments, and now they have back in the original form, as they said, as he said, and I think they have showed it, and which means that Australia could count their days at the top of the table, because they are Uzbekistan is gonna rush after us.
Okay. Oh, you have a strong team. But yeah, this like 2500 and Bullet, almost 2600. This witty chef. It's off.
Safor Uzches was a former captain of Uzbekistan. He's also there in the Lcal club.
Okay.
Uzbekistan takes the lead now.
I don't think I know anyone on either team. Partha Dutta, I don't know. Let's see.
Oh wow, what? Bangladesh leads 3-1. Is there a twist in this game?
Probably not. I think they're just too strong on a lot of the boards.
Yeah, I think last
Like
last
the
four
bottom
boards
boards,
gonna just easy wins
the
for
bottom
them.
boards would definitely be 2-0 for Uzbekistan.
Well, I didn't mention. I just checked the live standings of Australia. Um, the chess grandmaster 100 Frederick became the 10th Aussie to score 50 plus points for Australia in live chess club tournaments, club matches.
Look at this ridiculous move here because
Yeah.
naked there's a check, but what? It's hard to understand. Partha Dutta did not bother even to take the rook, okay?
No, he can't take the rook, because if he captures, then yeah, now it's fine. There was a discovery check on his queen, and now he blunders. Wow, Parth Datta has blundered, and Team Bangladesh is leading 5-1, which is pretty great at the moment.
Mm-hmm. But a rook is about to disappear. There you go.
Well, we can count. Okay, so there's another blunder from Parth Datta.
This is pretty even here. Oh, not anymore.
Yeah. Will we switch back? Switch to the another game now. Um, Wow, Bangladesh is leading 1-7, and is there a twist? This is biggest twist, I think. Bangladesh 1072 is defeating 1517 from Uzbekistan. Razor Sharp taking on Shalot underscore school, and Bangladesh 7-2 up in this match, and it's gonna be pretty. It will be upset. I would just say we saw an upset yesterday between um, when Iraq defeated um, Kazakhstan in the bullet, whereas we also saw an upset today in uh, between Australia and China, where Australia defeated China in the blitz, and you can see the complete domination. Oh, it's now. It could be 9-2. It could be 9-2. He's down on time. He's down on time. Oh, 3 seconds for the Bangladeshi guy. 3 seconds with 1 second increment. What's gonna happen? He's down to 3 seconds. His opponent is at 8. There was a checkmate in one which missed it. Oh, it's oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He has to capture that pawn. He has to set some pre moves, and anything could happen. Oh my gosh, this is down to 3 seconds again, and now it's and he won by checkmate. So 9-2, and Uzbekistan is now behind. Wow, this is brilliant. This is brilliant. 9-3.
Take the pawn.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so there's also a penalty. Wow.
Take the rook. Take the rook.
Where, in
Take the rook.
which game are you watching?
The top one. Why? There's no reason to not take that rook.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Wow, so Emmanuel Huck has won a forfeit victory over his opponent.
What's going on here?
And Roger Sharp, the 1131 guy who defeated Charlotte School, is now absolute dominating him. The guy from Uzbekistan, and he resigns, and this is complete domination over Uzbekistan, which is pretty unbelievable.
Take the pawn there. What's knight? He's kind of messing it up, Parthadatta. He's literally winning.
Yeah.
He's still winning, but this conversion's not that good.
He blunders.
Peter doesn't like it, yeah. Oh, that's why. Okay. Push the pawn. Jeez.
Well, guys, don't forget it's a penalty for Bangladesh.
Take the pawn. He doesn't see pawn. Oh no. This is falling apart for Parthadatta. Why does he refuse to? Okay.
So it will be +1 to -1. But I think Bangladesh is pretty in a good position.
Get out of the pen.
Okay, so Bangladesh successfully wins this match 14-4 and creates an upset against Uzbekistan, because there's an penalty which will be like -1 to +1, but still Bangladesh is about 11 points, which is great. About 12 points, so it's win for Bangladesh, absolute upset.
Oh no.
And Uzbekistan loses their second match of this season. They had 30 players before the start of the match, 30 players, but still couldn't win the match. This is pretty disappointing. This will be absolutely disappointing for Uzbekistan point of view.
Yeah. Oh wow. So it was 30 versus 11.
Yeah, 30 plus. That was 30 plus versus 11, and still Uzbekistan couldn't win. Bangladesh has caused a upset now. I just don't have any words to describe what has happened.
Yeah. There's no there's no way to come back. No, it's long over now. What what about just pinning the bishop? No.
He's targeting a fork now. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, got that fork. No, it's not a great idea to play such moves. So he's playing on 6 seconds.
Hmm. Oh, nice. Didn't see that one. Hmm.
I just don't understand what is he doing. Does he
Well,
wanna draw?
it is hard to figure out.
Yeah. Now I think he can. What is he even trying to do? Got such a great position and he's just messing up everything.
He wants to trade rooks, but Witty shafts the
He
pawns.
just had to play King G4, and that's a great move, but he's missing it. Now he plays, but no, this is absolute nonsense going on.
But he does have 4 seconds in his defense.
Yeah, they can just keep playing
Oh,
such ways in about probably for 100 moves. If I won't be surprised if this game's, and yeah, it's on 89. I seriously won't be surprised if this game goes on for 100 moves.
well, there is the 50 move rule because the pawns aren't moving.
Nah, there is no 50 move rules because uh, your king should be alone for that 50 move rules.
No, no, no. Even if no, you can have pieces in,
Oh,
but if
and
a
yes, they
pawn's
have exchanged it.
okay, now the rook should prevail. The rook is a much better piece. Okay, here it comes. What?
Just
What
check
is
it.
this?
Check. Yeah, finds it. Captures. Oh,
Okay, now the pawn should run. What?
oh wow, that's a draw. Yes, it. Oh my gosh, Partha, that's a blunders, and he's losing now. Absolute.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, this move has gone. Game has gone about 113 moves. Wow, 113 moves, and Bangladesh creates an upset, defeating Uzbekistan by 14.5 to 7.5. This is great, and we'll switch to the blitz.
Well, they won all the bottom three boards. They won three boards in the middle. That's yeah.
Absolute pure class from Bangladesh.
Hmm. Obviously, they can handle the nerves and bull of it.
Yeah, and I think it's have been trained in the LCL that the strongest team fumbles in bullet matches. We have seen it with happening with China. We have seen it happening with Uzbekistan. We have seen this happening with um, other teams too. So I think this have become a trend that teams perform well in blitz and bullet, but get trashed in. Sorry, teams perform well in rapid and blitz and get
Yeah.
thrashed in bullet. So this is some.
Okay,
So
let's
I'm
see now.
updating this score.
We got some 5-2 blitz coming up.
Yep. What was the
5
score between the blitz of the bullet match? 15.5 to
6.5. Okay, the teams are loading up here. I'm trying to see if I recognize anybody. Wow, you're right that they're bringing a lot of people. We got five five blitz players above 2,000. Oh, that's pretty good. One of them's actually playing a game right now. Even though he's on the roster. That's pretty
but
funny. With
it's
3 minutes left.
uh probably it doesn't happen on chess.com that you can play a game after joining the match.
Yeah, I don't know. It says he's playing. I don't know. What's he doing? Like a puzzle battle? I don't know what. But you know how it shows red in the bottom right corner? One guy has red in the bottom right corner. So okay, 3, 6, 9, 11. So Bangladesh needs one more guy. Okay, I'll come back in a sec here. Right, just in time for the start.
14 players have
What
joined.
happened?
14 players have joined from uh, Bangladesh, and I think Bangladesh can still manage to win this if they get 2-0 on board number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yep, 7 boards they can. If they can manage 6 boards well and get some uh, wins on the lower boards, then upsets creates an upset on lower boards, then they couldn't win actually. So I think
On Bangladesh's top board, there's a guy named Tuhin Tao. I'm actually playing that guy in daily right now. I
yeah,
didn't realize he's that. I didn't realize he's that good at blitz. I mean, so far in the daily game, he hasn't
yeah,
killed me yet.
we are all watching his game.
Okay.
Yeah, I just posted on the uh, uh, spreadsheets. Also, his mistake it is a joining.
I don't think so.
Okay,
Uh,
so we were talking about the averages. So average of Australia is down to 79% from 100%, and China is down to 52.6 from 54.
oh, look at this. He's
And
just saying let's trade.
tie breaks are Australia with 5.25 tie breaks, whereas China with 13.75, which is the highest tie break. So let's see. Let's move on to this match.
This is kind of
Okay.
crazy. Who knows if that was the most accurate way to exchange things or not? But, trying to castle. There comes a short castle, I think. Oh no, the bishop's hanging. Is
Which
he long
bishop?
castle? Okay. Okay, now he's got an isolated pawn. Who's better? Computer says it's even.
I was surprised that Bangladesh captain didn't join Nibir. He played in the last match against Iraq.
Okay. Here comes a pawn. We'll force the bishop back. Yeah. Okay, that worked out. Computer likes black, but seems
Yeah.
pretty even to me.
Black is
Maybe
good because he's got two bishop pairs, and also he can just knock off his. So white is actually dependent on his b4 pawn, uh, whereas black can actually just uh, knock off, manage to knock off the b4 pawn and then get to the victory. Also, his knight seems to be cramped with no good squares to move actually,
Okay.
so which makes black pretty comparatively better than white.
Okay.
And now you can see, oh, okay,
Check, but
okay, so now black's bishop, uh, okay, so black pushes e4 making squares for his dark color bishop.
not play knight b3 here.
I think knight b3, then he'll probably go with exchange. I think
Why
he'll
for that
probably
one?
go with exchanges.
I thought that was worse. That's worse than knight b3. Because you, there's
Oh,
a,
oh,
you would
oh,
have had
oh!
a chance.
This is a blunder. This is a blunder now.
I'm not sure why, but
VT Shaukato is back in the game. Now black gets pawn. Okay, so this seems a drawish position.
I'd rather be black. I'd rather be black here. Than black looks better.
Yeah, I'm also thinking white looks better. But like, what if yeah, I can just as a black I could just go on with king f. Yeah, that's king f5 now. Let's see what he does actually. Okay, king g3. King g3 is the right move over here. I don't know what actually black's plan, because king g3 he forces his bishop at d5, and now I think white's bishop is actually placed in a good position.
This game might go 100 moves. Oh, what's that?
Yeah, this is a good move actually.
Oh, he's trying to. Okay, yeah.
He's trying to.
He's trying to under. Yeah. To
Bangladesh leading 1-0. Um, I hope my uh, okay, so Zoom will end in 8 minutes. I hope the background sound is not affecting my stream, because there's some function going on due to which
Oh, no,
sound is
I don't
playing.
hear it. So all the black pawns are on white squares. All.
Yeah, this is completely draw because
Yeah. What's it gonna do? Doesn't.
I think this move will decide the future of the game. Oh, what? Okay, so he's making squares for his bishop. Oh wow, this is good. This is absolute draw now.
Yeah, but what about that white?
Oh god,
each
the
pawn
blunders! To heal the all blunders. And now again. This is absolute blunder. Free pawn. And now this is again a drawish position. Wow, interesting to watch. But I think actually yes, this is great. Uh, Bishop g4, and now bishop sits down there and sparing no squares for king to capture. I think this is completely draw. So Uzbekistan 2, Bangladesh 3.
Wow.
Bangladesh leads
Yeah.
4-2, and now this game if ends in draw, so it will be 4.5 to 2.5. So Bangladesh has managed to dominate Uzbekistan with less players. So that's a great achievement by Bangladesh, and I think after winning this match, if they win this or a rapid, they're gonna be at the top of the points table with 5-on-5, and they have and they can say that they have trashed the one of the strongest contender of winning this tournament. So it's like a huge achievement for Bangladesh, but Uzbekistan is definitely not letting themselves back. They are on 4 all now, and this game has reached 69 moves now. which is absolute useless. They should now just get accept draw. That's it. Will Oh, and Uzbekistan has taken a lead, 6-4. Bangladesh is in trouble, and their dream of reaching at the top of the points table could shatter,
Mm-hmm.
because if you give a control, if you give the remote control of of this match, at least for a time, in hands of a team like Uzbekistan, they're definitely not giving the control back to you. So I'm watching Mahabub Borshed 54 taking on Abdulaziz Shanasau. So Abdulaziz is winning. Position is
And I
equal.
think the king's got to just go after the H pawn. There it is. There it is. He blew it. Get the H pawn and keep playing.
Are you still watching VT's game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. To Intel. To
Yeah.
Intel lost the concentration or. Okay. Go pawn. Go. Now you lose your bishop. Bye bye.
Oh gosh. This is not expected. This is not expected. Tuhintal loses a handy game. And now he'll be losing of his pawn.
Yeah. That's it.
And the win for Uzbekistan is closer, inching closer. Uzbekistan is inching closer to win this blitz. The first ever match in Lcal. They have started with 2 defeats. And suddenly,
Yeah. This can be promoted because the bishop is a dark squared one.
I think
Otherwise, it's
VT Shaukato wants to create a record of uh, playing 100 moves matches, in most 100 moves games in this LCL tournament. Probably probably I should have arranged a prize for, kept a award for most most number of moves matches of the season.
Okay, it looks like Two-Hand Tal does not like to resign. So
And that's it.
checkmate.
Checkmate. And
Okay, let's see what
Uzbekistan
happens
has
here.
absolutely dominated Bangladesh 11-4. With Bangladesh have no chance of winning from here. I don't think they have any chance. Uzbekistan shows their class.
Well, there are some boards. There's what I see two boards where they're better.
Yeah.
Yeah, two boards where they're better. Board 5 and 6.
2 votes are definitely not gonna make any difference.
No, but they're not totally outmatched just in terms of rating until you get down to Razor Sharp or right above him Tajulis Khan. Yeah, on the top 7 boards, they're not.
And it's a
or
draw.
Top 8 boards.
So it's 11.5 to 4.5. Okay, so Zoom meeting has ended. Chris will be joining us soon.
Suhintal actually won.
What?
On board one, Suhintal beat Witty Shavkatov. There
The
was
first
this like
game?
the top board.
Yeah, the first game.
There was a crazy exchange. I thought Witty Shavkatov was gonna win the exchange, but then he didn't, and yeah, he ended up with having almost no pieces left. That you can look at board 4, Partha Dutta again. Some really good games anyway.
Yeah.
So many games between like 2000.
Wow, Bangladesh have made a comeback, 13-8.
Partha Datta's running out of
Okay,
time now. He's under 20 seconds.
Partha Datta needs to win this at any cost because 1 point will be enough. 1.5 points will be enough for Uzbekistan to manage to get a victory. But
He's got a 2-1 pawn advantage there in the A and B files that he has to exploit. He doesn't know what to do. Just hung a pawn. Oh, now there's. What? Yeah. Okay.
wow,
He's gotta
position is
get
like
his A and B pawns going. I don't think he realizes that.
I think this is a draw. This is absolute draw. Yeah, because white.
It's easier. It's easier for black though. Okay. Now what?
Okay, so this is a good move actually.
Check or no? Can't check. Well, not sure.
Wow, this is brilliant. Lara Data playing on 3 seconds. Oh, wow.
Just check. I guess if you want.
Yeah,
I don't know.
check, but I think this King G7 pre-move set by Lara Datta. I don't think that Lara Datta had Partha Datta has a pre-move. So Uzbekistan 14-8. So this means Partha Datta has to win this.
Yeah,
mate in one. Oh, misses.
you didn't want it. What the heck?
Bangladesh has survived this for probably for a minute because they have to win 6 games. Oh wow, this is really going great. Partha Datta is playing on 4 seconds.
Yeah, that seems like a bit of a problem though. I think he might get checkmated again if he's not careful.
Yeah. Now I think Rook G8 check. Yeah.
Here we
Or
go.
blunders. Queen F8. Another check. I think pawn push.
Yeah, but then the B pawn is hanging. B pawn was undefended there.
Oh, so 15-8, Uzbekistan wins. Checkmate in one, and now finally finds that. So
Yeah, he was missing.
Uzbekistan is
Yeah.
back.
Partha Dutta was not defending against checkmate at least a couple of times in that game.
I think couple of games are still left.
Yeah.
Okay, so second last game, board game is left. Oh, it's a draw.
Well, there's this other one here, Morshed Belal and Zuhrijama.
Is this actually a unrated match?
I don't know, it says 5-2.
Because
Oh, I don't know.
if 813 draws with a 1522, their rating should go high, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it showed +0.
Hmm.
This is weird.
Yeah, I think there's a setting. I think that they must have picked the setting to leave it unrated. Or maybe there's not a setting. I'm not sure.
Yeah, there's a setting.
Oh, okay.
I think because I think there's a setting.
I think that's a new feature with chess.com. I think a long time ago a live match always was rated, and the same for a daily match. I think that's all always rated, but they might have changed the live match to have an option to be unrated. Okay, how do you? Okay, obviously black should win this no problem.
Yeah.
Just check. Throw a check. No. Okay, that works too.
So I can just update the score. So it's the first loss for Bangladesh of this season.
Okay, he's figured it out now. Resign. That's an upset.
16.5 to 9.5. So it's been
Okay,
updated.
so it's gonna come down to the rapid then.
Yep.
And Uzbekistan's gonna probably bring in all their 2000s
See,
again.
there's 21 players already joined from Uzbekistan side.
Okay. I'm gonna keep charge. I'll stay on, but I'll just take my video off for a second
Yeah.
and keep charging the phone. nation that should have played this week?
Singapore versus Philippines, but
Right.
Singapore has election today, this week,
Oh,
so
okay.
aren't playing. They will be playing in 3 weeks. So unfortunately, I won't be able to stream their matches in 3 week because I'm having my exams.
Mhm.
Yeah, but the great news is next week we have got U 1600 league starting.
Okay.
Yeah, and we have got Papua New Guinea and Egypt in that uh, league, whereas we don't have Kazakhstan and Bangladesh from the top division in that league.
Mhm.
Okay, so the match is completed now. Bangladesh scored 10.5 points
Mhm.
and Uzbekistan scored 17.5.
Mhm.
Actually, I think we missed some of the games to watch out for.
You think there's still blitz games left? No.
Yeah, it was because the final score which I saw and we uploaded was 10.5, sorry, 9.5 to 16.5, and now when I switched on, it's
Yeah.
17.5 to 10.5 the final score.
Mhm.
So 10.5 to 17.5.
I might have battery problems again, but hopefully I can last.
Probably you can charge your phone because there's still a lot of time for rapid to start. I think 10 minutes more, so you can charge up your.
Okay. I'll rejoin the Zoom then. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chris, are you there? The rapid match is starting now. The rapid match is started. 15 players per team. Tuhin Tal taking on Botea. So the position looks pretty equal. Um, it will be interesting actually what happens in this game, because if you look at the ratings, um, so Uzbekistan is like three. Okay, Bangladesh has to create upsets on many boards. They need upset at board number 14, 13, 12. And so the captain is playing. The captains needs to play an captain's innings actually to get them to victory. Chris has joined. Hi, Chris.
Hey, I'm back. I'm just gonna leave my camera off, though. I think it might save the battery a bit better. I don't.
Probably you can
This,
keep the phone on charging and probably can
yeah,
talk.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
yeah. So did it start?
Yeah. It have started 15 players per team. Uzbekistan had 34 to 35 players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Okay. Yeah, I see.
and I
Okay.
think Uzbekistan is the favorites to win. Bangladesh have if Bangladesh wants to win this match, then they have to create some upset at the top, at least at the top 4 or 5 boards, and then there's middle boards where they got uh, Tajikul Islam and Rajor Sharp, then the captain Nibir too, taking on 1754 Abdulaziz Zanso, and also Morshid Balal taking on Chess Warrior. So they need to actually they have this matches in the have this match in the hand, but they shouldn't just give the remote control in their hand of Uzbekistan, because if they give it, then Uzbekistan definitely not gonna keep them in the match like we saw in the Blitz. So, but I think if Bangladesh loses, but then too they will be pretty happy with a win in at least a point against a mighty Uzbekistan. Next week we got some good action teams in actions. Uzbekistan taking on Philippines. It will be interesting to watch out that game, but I think Uzbekistan will just outnumber Philippines, whereas Bangladesh taking on Iraq. This will be an interesting matchup. Singapore taking on Team India. I think Singapore is like will win. Kazakhstan taking on Australia. I think it's chance for Australia to just sit at the top of the table again. And Pakistan against China. Pakistan against China will be also a match to watch out for.
Yeah. Yeah, that
Yeah,
sounds interesting.
and I think Pakistani players must and Indian players must be waiting to play the second round. That will be next week. With Pakistan with China and India with Singapore, and it will be interesting to see how many players turn up from India, because they were absolutely not great in the uh, blitz. Sorry, in the first round against Australia, and now it will be interesting to see how they show up. Well, and also we have got the uh, so this meeting will end up in 10 minutes. Okay, so we have got the U 1600 league, which is starting from the next week. Mm. So we have got Uzbekistan, Philippines, Singapore, Pakistan, Iraq, China, Australia, Papua New Guinea, India, and Egypt chess club. So next week matchups are in U 1600 league is Philippines versus Papua New Guinea, China versus Iraq, India versus Singapore, Pakistan versus Australia, and Uzbekistan versus Egypt. Well, seeing at the players from Uzbekistan, I think it will be interesting to watch out, because
Yeah, those matchups all sound great.
yeah, 1600 players under 1600 players will be exciting. Well, I will be in action next week against Pakistan, and Pakistan has got a strong team. And Bhotia resigns. First point for Bangladesh at the top of the points. Sorry, at the top of the uh, at the top table. We are moving to Sarfor Mod Chess, who is the former captain of Uzbekistan, and he's down of -4 against RP Kyokala, and this seems to be a victory for uh, the Bangladeshi player.
So Tuhin Tao is has already won on board one, and yeah.
And I think Farhod defeated Nazmul, or Viti won.
I can't believe I have to play this guy in daily. He's in daily. He's only 1650.
Okay, so VT Shakstow, his he's just 2066 in rapid, whereas he's 2400 in blitz. Strange.
Yeah, and bullet he was 25.
Wow.
Yeah, he was 2550. So he's obviously a fast thinker. Um, but yeah, Intel beat him in the one game. So, in the blitz. Okay, so it's 1-1 basically in the Uzbekistan won the blitz. Bangladesh won the bullet pretty easily.
Yeah, I'm actually interested to watch out Philippines versus Papua New Guinea next week in U1600
Yeah. Should be
because
fun, yeah.
yeah, Papua New Guinea actually is a new team, and if they manage 4 players, then I think they could defeat uh, Philippines, because I think Philippines got a strong team, players above 1600, but it will be interesting to watch out their match also between Pakistan and Australia. We don't have a strong U1600 team, whereas Pakistan does have. Um, Uzbekistan will just thrash Egypt, which I'm pretty sure. India versus Singapore. Oh wow! So next week we have got U1600 as well as the Open League between India and Singapore. And also I have requested the Singapore's captain to schedule the Uzbekistan versus Singapore matches next week. The remaining round one matches, blitz and rapid. So it will be interesting to watch out both the teams. How I think probably we may have 25 to 30 boards match.
So you're gonna play blitz and bullet, right? For in under 1600 or not?
No, only blitz 5+2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, why not bullet?
No, there's no bullet. We have not scheduled any
Oh,
bullet because in
oh.
LCWL we don't have any bullet.
Okay. So this game on the top board looks relatively even to me, but the computer prefers white.
So it's
So,
3 all. Now I'm watching Nazmul against Farhod 1974. Both are equal players. Nazmul is 21-18, whereas Farhod is 21-16, and the games is also going equal.
yeah, now Intel has a space advantage in on board one, and there's an open file. Yeah, he's gonna bring the other rook to G1. I would think, yeah. Yeah, this is looking good for white. Not totally easy to convert, but definitely white has an advantage here.
Well, can you see a guy from Bangladesh who have joined? His name is R. Nibir. He's from North Korea.
Oh, yeah. And then there's another Nabir too.
Yeah, that Nibir too is the captain of Bangladesh.
Okay, yeah.
And Uzbekistan taking lead with 4-3, putting pressure on Bangladesh. Bangladesh had a chance to sit at the top of the points table. If they win this match, then too they will be go on straight at the top of the points table. Now it's 4-all. It's 5-4 again. Uzbekistan taking a points lead.
In this top board game, the knight can grab the d6 pawn because the queen has to guard against checkmate. The knight should just grab it now for sure, because then it even comes with the tempo on the rook.
Yeah.
There it is. Smart play.
Yep, a free pawn.
Okay, now. Yeah, just back up.
Actually, white has got pretty much advantage, because you can see both the queen. Okay, oh my gosh, another. Okay, both the king
That's right.
and the sorry, both the queens. Queen and the rook of white are attacking in the king side, and you can see the black's bishop is like trapped and he can't move anywhere. I think the moves for the bishop will be bishop c7, bishop. Okay, he can't go on bishop a5 because of knight. So his so blunt is pawn, and now he's attacking now on the
The bishop's about
f7.
to come into the game. I think he'll take that f7 pawn and give up the c pawn just to have the bishop closer.
Yeah.
I think he'll do that. It's a little risky. It sort of allows counterplay, but I think in
Zoom ended. .5 to 4.5. Interesting. Wow. Sacrifices his rook. Just to get his bishop in the game, he sacrifices his rook.
what's left. There's nothing.
Yeah, he just sacrificed his knight, rook to just get the bishop in the game, and which is doing nothing, and resigns. So it's equal now, 6.5 all. Bangladesh has managed to keep their nerves calm and suffer more chess, who lost his first game, is now winning. It's now a drawish equal position suddenly. I'm watching Suffer Mood Chess taking on RPQ Okala.
Yeah, I switched to it, yeah.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
He's got to get his other knight going.
Uzbekistan rushing again, 7.5 to 6.5. They have stick to keep a point lead, and 16 more games left.
The knight is attacked twice here and only defended once.
Yeah.
I guess the queen has to defend it. Yeah. Okay. He's got, yeah. Finally, he develops the knight. That probably should have been done
Much
earlier.
before. And Bangladesh against equalizes the score, 7.5 all. And now White Safar Uchess is trying to play knight c4.
This should be knight c4. Yeah.
Yeah, and suddenly it's a not a great move by RP Koala. Rook e8 is absolute not a great move. So
It's okay though. I mean, it's not. I don't think it's.
I think the move instead of rook e8 was knight d5 to knight e7, giving support to the knight, doubling up rook and the queen, attacking on the d3 pawn was a great idea.
Yeah. I didn't see that, but yeah, now that you say it, yes.
And Uzbekistan again taking a points lead. So this is an absolute close matchup.
I
Each
think he wants to push. I think the rook move was to push the e pawn. We're gonna see now that the e pawn, the black's e pawn might be coming. Oh no!
wow. Suddenly it's now 9.5 all. This is really going close. This is absolute closer.
The e pawn's coming from black, I think, and black's just gearing up to push it.
Okay, so White's trying to doubling up his rook, which is bit bad.
Yeah, but now the queen's on the wrong square. The queen kind of needs to maybe go to f7. I don't know. No, that's bad too. I think. I don't know. What about knight b6? What is that good or bad? I don't know.
Oh,
Anyway,
so this is not good.
Come to pawn. Okay, that queen.
Yeah, this is
To...
causing a trouble for black now.
Yeah, there's the pawn's lost there for sure. The pawn is, well, not for sure, but I mean he can take it with the.
Now he can't play knight d to e7, and Bangladesh takes a point lead, 10.5 to 9.5 after a long period of time. Needed 5 points to win. Can RPQola get them a point? Wow.
I think I would have taken that pawn. Maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, I think I would have taken that pawn.
Oh,
I,
Bangladesh 11.5 to 9.5. This is
uh-huh.
really interesting. Uzbekistan seems to be in trouble now. 4 points
Yeah,
to
but
win.
in this game here,
Yeah,
in the board two game, I think the Uzbekistan player has enough of an advantage here that
yeah,
I would say he's likely to win.
yeah. The former captain of Uzbekistan. Can he manage to
Yeah,
get a victory? This was a good
yeah,
move actually. Because now,
yeah.
yeah, a knight into. Oh, that was great. That was great. That was a great fork. I actually thought knight into e4, winning up a pawn there. No,
And
rook
now
captures.
what's gonna happen?
So this is absolute
Maybe
winning
just
for Saformo chess. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
e4. That's the way to
So
move. I
I'm
agree.
I'm switching to the another game. Oh, so
Okay.
whose game is going on? Yeah, I'm
Okay.
going to board number 5. I reckon Komor. Some I think his name is. Okay, so Kamrom Bank taking on Rakibul 2010 Islam. So actually, Rakibul has won his first game. So 1913 defeated 2012.
Mhm.
I'm actually taking to some other game, a slim
Mhm.
dim, because that was just opening going on, and the second board we know the result. So let's stream some other games too. Dhaka Chess has defeated Asli Dim, and now Asli Dim is defeating Dhaka Chess here. He's absolutely up. So I think
Mhm.
we can say that 11.5 all could be the score after Safur Chess defeating RQ Koala
Yeah.
and Aslim Din defeated Dhaka Chess. So still, so Uzbekistan has managed to come back. So four, who is gonna take the remaining 4 points?
And here go the pawns.
Yep. So switching to other game.
You let him have the queen. That's funny.
That's a made in one. Yep. Oh, so someone has delivered a draw and Uzbek and also a victory from Uzbekistan side, and there's another victory coming up. So it's 12 all with who's gonna take 3.5 points from here. It's 12 all.
Mhm.
RQ Cola got defeated. Yep. So it's 12 all.
Yeah, I switched it to
What? Okay. So,
Rocky Bull against Cameron Beck.
yeah, I'm trying to switch to some other games because I wanna see who are the other players playing also, because this game gonna go for many for much time because there's only opening going on. I'm switching to third last board.
Okay. I'll be right back in 1 sec.
Okay, Q1 check back taking on Nirob 50 SVT. Q1 is winning his +3. So I think there's another loss coming up for Bangladesh. 13-12 will be the score after this match. Who's the other guys playing? Chess Warrior. Yep. Chess Warrior against Morshid Ball. Morshid Ball has to get the victory because this is the important one. What's Morshid Ball? Bilal has won the first game. Well, he's in trouble in the second. Uzbekistan is striking back now. Absolutely created a hole in his queen side. Barshid Balal gave an opportunity to Chess Warrior to just capture his b2, invade his with his queen into the, black's queen into the queen side of white. So this is really going towards victory for Chess Warrior. So we have got 3 matches which are going on currently. 15. Okay, so there will be more 3. So all are the bottom boards which are in favor of Uzbekistan. Wow. Nibir, the captain of Bangladesh, he has lost the first game. He's in trouble in the second. Can he manage to get a victory? Can Nibir to manage to turn the clocks and get his team to the victory? Oh, so it is a blunder from Sulab Abdullah's shucks now. Oh, Nibir blunders. Nibir blunders. Made into. And oh, still made into. Okay, and made in 1. That's it for Nibir. Bangladesh in trouble now. Bangladesh is in trouble. Uzbekistan leading 14 to 12. What a comeback from Uzbekistan. They were leading with a point. They were back 2.5 points. And now they are straight with lead of 2 points. And you can see another one coming up which makes that Uzbekistan cannot lose this match now. Because 15 point is coming up.
Rocky Bull is up 2 pawns, so there's a chance here.
Yeah, but it's gonna be 13 to 15. But who are the other 2 games which are left?
Yeah, I'll try to figure it out. There's a Razor Sharp against Yunus John.
Yep, I've switched it.
And Chess Warrior against Morshed Bilal.
Chess Warrior is winning. Okay, Raja. Oh, Raja Shop wins. Raja Shop wins, I reckon. He won the match together. It's 14 to 13. Raibul has to win this. And there's another one which is coming, which is 15 points. So I think, who is the other guy who is left?
I guess you just go Queen B3.
Because Chess Warrior is winning against Morshal. So is that
there's another game.
Oh, it's brutal. It's lost. Bangladesh, Uzbekistan will win 16-14. That's true. Bangladesh. Oh my goodness. Zach is playing plus 20 there. Absolutely destroying new board. But okay, so there's just meeting to and which is coming soon. Wow, so 15 point is coming up for Uzbekistan. I hope they don't have a stalemate here.
Oh, yeah, he won for.
Yeah, defeated, gone. 15-13. All eyes
Yeah,
on Kamrobek. Oh, sorry, on
right.
Reykubul Islam and Chess Warrior, who is winning. I think Chess Warrior will seal the match for Uzbekistan.
Okay.
Oh, okay. He was okay. Oh my gosh. Still position is just a pawn up, but position is switching in the way of. Okay, that's a win. Chess Warrior is winning. Easy win for Chess Warrior to seal the deal.
Yeah, even a draw wins it.
Yeah, he just he wants also want to draw. That's also fine. His +1 only. Bangladesh will only pray that Chess Warrior blunders from here,
Yeah.
which is definitely not happening. I'm pretty sure Raikubul will win, and now Rook into G2 is coming up.
Mhm.
King F1, Rook into G3 makes it +2 for Chess Warrior.
Yeah, but the bishop's undefended. Let's see. He goes after it.
Okay, so I think Bishop
Where's
uh, D5 or E4. Okay, Bishop E4, check, Rook B8, King H3, Knight into F7. Now there's coming Rook F3 check from black.
okay? So there goes another pawn.
Yeah. But there's another move. Rook H8 check, King
Yeah.
G6, Knight E5 check.
Yeah.
He's trying to find a fork. He's definitely trying to find a fork there.
Whoa.
I think. Oh yes,
Yeah.
yes. This is
I would
right.
play that move. King E3. That I like that move.
Yeah.
Now the G pawn could be attacked. Also the black A pawn maybe could be attacked.
Okay. Yeah.
He's going for the
G
G.
pawn.
But
He can't attack the
that
A pawn because bishop is controlling the A8 square. Oh,
yeah.
okay. So now Raikubul Islam has won. It's 15-14 with the last game. All eyes on Morshad ball, and there is go. It's a blunder. It's an equal position. But oh yeah, but a draw won't be fine for Bangladesh. For Uzbekistan, it's fine. Not for Bangladesh.
Right.
Oh,
So yeah,
he
Morse
blunders.
needs to win.
Morshad Balal blunders.
Yeah. What is the point of that move? Oh, he's trying to win the pawn. Okay.
Yeah, but it is not good because
Okay.
yeah, but he should have actually went behind like A8 and all, A7 A8, trying to control that squares. That was great because
No, I think. Oh no, that's.
Oh,
Oh
that's
no.
brutal. That's brutal. Oh, can Morshad Balal control his nerves, keep his calm, play the best moves, and chess warrior blunder and get this draw?
Yeah, no. The A pawn is too dangerous.
Yeah.
You.
Oh, so we can say both today first game Australia versus China. The position was same. Oh, sorry, means I meant score was same. 16-15, and now it's 15-14 with a last game left. So we can say that both rapid games were close, and in Australia versus China, the guy for 1,000 defeated 1,200 or 1,400 to create an upset and get Australia a draw. So can Morshad Balal do the same?
What's the move though? Like rook f2.
Okay, so
I don't
he
know.
ignores. He ignores. Okay,
Yeah, that's not gonna work. This isn't.
but I think now knight knight check e knight no yeah no knight e5 check probably doesn't seems quite good. Yeah, knight e5. Yeah, knight g6, knight g6. Oh, sorry, rook g6 check, and probably see if he blunders king hy. Then you can mate in. There's a mate in one.
Yeah, but the a pawn. I don't know. How is he stopping the a pawn?
Oh, this is. I think this is lost.
Yeah, I mean, what's it?
No,
The
no, it's
knight's
an
got
equal. It's a equal. Um, let's see. But how
certainly
can?
certainly hard to play though
Yeah, knight
for
check. Probably
white.
knight f3 check. Then knight d. Okay, yeah. So knight f3 check. Knight then knight d2, avoid pushing off the pawn, then bring your king, and then it's defending. You can defend.
Yeah.
Interesting. Wow.
Now there's a check. There's a f3 check, like you said.
Yeah, but he should have probably played, but it's still a draw. Huh.
Not an easy one. White's gonna have a hard time to save this, I think. I would much rather be black with that extra pawn.
I think it's defendable.
It might be, but
But yeah,
not easy at
black
all.
should now bring his king into the game.
And he's worse on the clock too. Yeah.
Oh, he's avoiding that.
Yeah, that's right. You just attack with the
Now he'll
king.
push the pawn. So,
Yeah,
okay.
you get behind it. Now the knight has to come to save the day. Like knight d3, knight yeah, and now knight b4 after.
Yeah, knight b4. Now black should bring his king, absolutely, and then try, because I think it's definitely Bangladesh gonna lose this match, because black's king gonna step in, capture the d pawn, and there it goes. It's a draw. because king f3, knight into a2, bishop into knight a2, king into a2, then queen e4, and that's how the, oh wow, he avoids, which is pretty surprising, because now okay, now king steps in, so both kings can reach their pawns. I think it's winning. If I think chess warrior has lost his concentration a bit, but no,
I
it's,
don't know. The eval said 0 though.
yeah, it's a draw. Oh,
Yeah.
actually I thought king c4 was the move. He's just aiming for a position.
What's that? Why did he
Yeah.
do that?
Oh, he missed it. Okay, it's a draw now. It's a draw.
Yeah.
They took a draw. So it,
Uzbekistan wins because they win the rapid after having won the blitz. So they win 2-1.
yeah, and I think we should appreciate the way uh, they played, actually, Bangladesh. The way Bangladesh played, it's really appreciable.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they weren't expected to win, but they gave a tough fight to Uzbekistan, making it,
Yeah.
yeah,
Especially proved how strong they are in bullet. They clobbered. They
yeah.
clobbered
Actually, I
Uzbekistan.
think the stronger teams are losing in uh, bullet.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just uploading the score. So Bangladesh. Okay, so Bangladesh will have 4 points, which means they will stay at the second place in the points table, whereas Uzbekistan will move. Okay, so Uzbekistan will also be staying at the second place of the points table with uh, okay, sorry, not second, at the eighth place of the points table with 2 points, but they will be happy with, because they have played less matches, so they will be happy actually with the score which they have. Bangladesh has 4, and they lose 15.5 to 14.5, 0.5 to 14.5. So if I can calculate the average, so it's win for Bangladesh, sorry, for Uzbekistan, loss for Bangladesh. I'm just putting it in the software
Uh-huh.
to see the mm, what you say, Burks, that's tie breaks. So Uzbekistan versus Bangladesh. Okay. China purchase. Okay, so I found out So 1-2 save. Okay, so tie breaks for Bangladesh is 3.5, whereas for Uzbekistan it's 8. So 8 to 3.5. So 8 for them. I'm calculating the average of both the teams. Where's my calculator? Okay. So calculating it for Bangladesh, it's 14.5 divided by 22 into 100. Plus 10.5 28 into 100 plus 14.5 divided by 30 into 100. Okay, so and also divided by 3, which makes 50.58, and the 100 plus 100 divided by 2. So Bangladesh has an average of 75.29.
Okay.
So we can write 75.29 and calculating average of Uzbekistan. $15.5 and then 17.5 7.5, okay, divided by 3. So for this match they have got average of 49, plus, okay, so the average was 0 is 0 divided by 2. 24.70 is the average of Uzbekistan. Hello Chris, are you there?
Yeah, I'm still here. Yeah.
Yeah, so 24.70 is the average of Uzbekistan.
Okay.
And Bangladesh is like 50 75.29. So I think Australia is on the top, 4.5 points, with average of 79. They have played 6 matches. They have won 4, 1 draw, 1 lost. Bangladesh had is at second with 4 points. They have played 6 matches, 4 won, 2 lost, 4 points. 3.5 is the tie breaks with 75.29 average. China is with 3.5 points. They have won 3, lost 2, 1 draw. 13.75 is the tie break with 52.6 their average. Iraq is just it's Iraq who is at third with 3.5 with 3.25 and 6 tie breaks, and 63.02 is their average. So they are at the third place, China at fourth, and then we have 3.5. We have Uzbekistan who will be at fifth with 2 points, 8 tie breaks, 24.70. At sixth, we will be having Philippines with 58.3 average, tie breaks of 2.25. Seventh, we have Pakistan with 1.5 points, 41.67 average, 2.25 tie breaks. Then we have Singapore at 8 with 1 matches. They have played 1 match, won 1, with average of 100 and tie breaks of 0. Iraq, okay, so Iraq is done. Kazakhstan will be at 9th with 0.5 points, with average of 8.3 and 1.75. Okay, so it's ended. India is at 0, 3 played, 3 lost, 0 average, 0 tie breaks, and so that's it for the points table, guys. Thanks for joining the stream. That was a great match, great finish. Thank you guys for joining the stream. See you next week for the U1600 league and also for interesting matchups. So thank you guys, bye, and have a great day.